What is your "we will never speak of this again" moment? 1. One time I was taking a poop and feeling very faint. I started getting cold sweats, feeling dizzy and lightheaded. In a panic I shouted for my wife to come help me. As she entered the room I proceeded to faint, fall off the toilet, and roll my body to side to prevent injury. Mid-fall a solid turd torpedoed out of my bum across the floor, leaving a trail of poop smear. When I came to, my wife was standing there in shock. I got up, grabbed some toilet paper and picked up my shame, and we never spoke of it again. 2. My brother had an imaginary girlfriend with an imaginary FB profile. She would post loving, imaginary messages on his wall. I asked about her a few times, then got a little more persistent. After a while I got suspicious and did an image search for her photos. They were for another person in another country. Also, no one ever saw the imaginary girlfriend. If someone asked me about her after seeing their loving FB exchanges, I would kind of imply that we'd met to spare my brother and myself embarrassment. Eventually he stopped talking about the imaginary girlfriend, and she stopped posting imaginary things. I will never ask what happened to her. I'm pretty sure he will never mention her again. She's still on FB. 3. When my best friend passed, we figured he would have liked a sky burial, off in the wind kind of thing. At the height of the funeral party we released his ashes into heavens with a giant balloon. After a few meters of flight the string snapped, and his remains covered the mourning crowd. Everyone made their best efforts to get over it. We will never speak of this ever. 4. My husband and I work at the same small office. We were the first ones in that morning, and other employees usually don't show up for another hour or so. There's only one bathroom on our floor as it's a small business. Anyway, I had just had some habanero spicy thing the day before, and I was in for some punishment on this particular morning. I'm talking doubled over, clutching your stomach, your farts are fire punishment. I hear a knock on the bathroom door and I assume it's my husband. Hang on, having the habanero squirts. I'll be out as soon as I can. I groan out between awful spurting sounds. I hear a female voice awkwardly reply, "Oh okay, sorry Stacy for pulling you into my terrible morning." 5. Last week I was in the separate bathroom at work just buying some time until the end of the day. There wasn't much to do. I accidentally had the door unlocked and this guy at my work opened it and saw me on the toilet, and I didn't know what to say, so I said hi and smiled. Before the end of the day I told him that whatever that was didn't happen. 6. When I scored on the wrong hoop in a basketball game when I was 8, my sister unfortunately never signed the non-disclosure agreement. 7. When I was younger, my sister took our pet hamster and swallowed him whole. I didn't, and still don't, know what I should do with this information. 8. Trying to teach my new at the time girlfriend how to drive my manual car. She told me she had done it a few times and knew what she was doing. Fast forward 10 minutes and I no longer have a front bumper. She continues with, "I can't believe I did this. Your friends and family are gonna think I'm an idiot." I just replied with, "I did this and we haven't spoke of it since. Everyone thinks I'm the idiot." 9. I was really getting into this girl and I finally managed to ask her out on a date. We're on the date and things were actually going really smoothly. Then I brought up the fact that my grandparents are straight out of Sicily, and she said, "Oh, that's cool." Then I said they're from a town, and she said her parents are from the same town. She goes home and surprise, surprise, she's related to me. Needless to say, we talk a lot less.